My grandma-in-law humiliated me on Christmas after asking what I wanted. Hey Reddit, we'll try to make this as short and sweet as possible. Also, sorry for any formatting errors. I'm on mobile and currently working a double with no sleep. But this situation has been bothering me for days, and I need to get it off my chest. For context, my husband, 26M, and I ended up unemployed at the start of the pandemic. We had no choice but to move in with my parents, my dad, 50s, and my stepmom, 40s, who are genuinely two of the most wonderful people in the world. Unfortunately, my stepmom's mother, Marie, late 70s, is not so wonderful. Marie has made it painfully clear over the past 17 years that she never wanted her daughter to marry my father. And the fact that my sister and I came as extra baggage just made it worse for her. We moved in with my parents in late October, right after our lease ended. A few days later, Marie asked my husband and me if we had any Christmas wishes and insisted that price was no object. I was honestly surprised, but I thought maybe, just maybe, she wanted to bury the hatchet. So I was honest. I told her I'd love a new sewing machine and even showed her the exact one I wanted, which cost around $200. She didn't react much, so I didn't think anything of it. Then, last Friday, December 18th, Marie was getting ready to leave for the holidays to visit family a few states away. Before she left, she called the whole family together to exchange gifts. I had just gotten home from work, so by the time I arrived, my cousins, aunts, and uncles were already opening their gifts. That's when I noticed something. 3 of my cousins and 1 of my aunts all got the exact same sewing machine I had shown Marie. Meanwhile, the other kids got things like video games, hoodies, sneakers, and gift cards. I'll admit, I got a little excited, thinking maybe she had actually gotten me the sewing machine too. I went last. Marie handed me my gift. I unwrapped it, and it was a sewing machine box. My heart jumped for a second, until I opened it. Inside the box, new towels. Then, in front of everyone, Marie said, "I know you guys are having money troubles, so I thought this might be more useful." I was mortified. She knows we already have towels, washcloths, and everything we need because we brought them from our old place. We even have a designated cupboard for them in our bathroom. So why go out of her way to do this in front of everyone? And here's the part that really stings. I had actually put so much thought into her gift. With my first couple of paychecks from my new job, I spent almost $150 to order a giant hand-woven, dyed, and beaded tapestry from a local indigenous artist. Marie and I are both close to 50% indigenous, and cultural art is a huge part of her lifestyle and aesthetic. I wanted to get her something meaningful. Something I knew she would love and cherish. I really thought we were moving past 17 years of hostility. But after what she did, I don't know if this was intentional cruelty or just thoughtlessness. It felt malicious, especially having me open it last in front of everyone. I felt absolutely humiliated. My stepmom and dad completely agree with me, as does my husband. They say I should just keep the towels and move on. But when I asked a few family friends, they said it sounds like I'm just mad that I didn't get an expensive gift. So, Reddit, Ada for feeling hurt and humiliated. Update. My grandma-in-law humiliated me on Christmas. Would I be the jerk if I kept the tapestry for myself? So, after everything that happened, I feel like this is blatant favoritism. Would I be the jerk if I just kept the tapestry for myself? Edit for clarity. The artist I ordered the tapestry from is about an hour and a half away from our house. I didn't have time to pick it up before Marie had to leave for the airport because of work. She told me not to worry about it and said I could just give it to her when she got back. My response is, what happened to the sewing machine that was originally in the box with the towels? I doubt you or the store just had an extra box lying around. I don't know why I'm stuck on that, but it just seems odd that she had the box without the sewing machine. Anyway, not the jerk. Keep your thoughtful gift. And if you feel obligated to give her something, just get her a gift card to a place she likes to eat, or something easy. Maybe one of your cousins would even gift you their sewing machine since they know what happened. If I were gifted one and didn't need it, I'd totally hand it to you. Especially in front of your grandma. My response? Marie actually took one of my cousin's sewing machines out of the box and repacked it into a larger case, because my cousin travels for college and will be carrying it back and forth. She's the only other person in the family who sews, so it makes sense. You're unsure if she acted with malice? This was 100% intentional, malicious, bona fide jerkbaggery. Keep the tapestry. This was a declaration of war against you. And even after keeping it, strike back in a similar fashion when and where you can. If she's not a broken, whimpering pile of misery by the time you're done with her, she wins. I'm rooting for you. My response: okay, you're officially my hero for this comment. Commenter 3. Be careful not to alienate other members of your family if you take the advice above. If things go sour between you and your stepmom because of this, then you will end up being the jerk. My response: I'm not giving Marie the tapestry. Instead, I'm going to gift it to a friend who is also Indigenous and will actually appreciate it. But now? Oh, Marie's getting a crappy, generic return gift from me. Obviously, not the jerk. Come on, why are you even asking? This is one of those my coworker kicked my puppy and called me stupid, Ada for being mad questions. My response: I'm asking because I got opposing opinions and wanted to know if I'd be justified in keeping it if I chose to. I think the answer is so obvious that the only reason you could possibly get conflicting opinions is if you presented the story differently to someone else. What you wrote here paints a vivid picture that leaves no doubt in anyone's mind about what you should do and how you should feel about it. If you left anything out or misrepresented anything, then you didn't get a genuine answer from us. So it comes down to this. Are you here looking for advice, or are you looking for validation? You're the only one who knows that. If you gave us the whole story, enjoy your tapestry. Yeah, honestly, this whole situation is making me realize I probably need new friends, because everything I said here is exactly what I told them, word for word, in our group chat. Update, same day. I called my stepmom, to be continued. Final update, Marie's gift situation and family showdown. So I called my stepmom and told her straight up, I will not be giving Marie the tapestry. Instead, I'll be getting her something else. I don't know what yet, but I'm sure I can come up with a crappy generic gift between now and New Year's. Thank you all so much for your honesty and candor. Edit, I met with my stepmom for an early lunch around 2 p.m. She's expecting a family Skype call from Marie later today, and she's going to address everything head-on in front of the entire family. I'll update further for anyone invested, I guess. Edit 2. Final update. My stepmom started the call by making it clear that she had something to say and wanted everyone to listen. She went on about how Marie has always been seen as kind and generous, but this year, she was out of line and mean in an aggressive way. Then she had me tell everyone what happened. Marie kept trying to get my uncle to end the call, but he refused because my stepmom had already told him in advance not to cut it off. So I told everyone exactly what she did, plus a few other things she's pulled over the years, especially around the holidays. Marie was mortified. I showed the family the tapestry and explained the actual thought I had put into it. I told them how much I had hoped that her seemingly going out of her way to get me a gift was a sign that we could finally bridge the gap between us and maybe even build a real relationship. Then I told her, to her face, that I would be gifting the tapestry to someone else, someone who actually deserves my kindness. I made it clear, she can expect to find her gift in her room when she returns home, and I don't care whether she apologizes or not, because the damage is already done. My sister and I did nothing to deserve the treatment we've been given. From this point on, whether we live in the same house or not, I have zero desire to be anything more than cordial with her. As for her gift, I've decided to just buy her some cheap scented candles and call it a day. The aftermath. My younger cousins all decided they don't want their sewing machines either. My aunt, too. They've agreed to give me one of them and try to get refunds on the other two. To celebrate, we're all planning a spa day together. At that point, I got too emotional to keep talking, so my stepmom took over and laid into Marie for turning her little trickery into a public spectacle. Words were exchanged. Marie tried to defend herself. But my stepmom held fast. The call ended shortly after. Right now, my stepmom and I are on our way to my aunt's house to pick up my new sewing machine. Friendship fallout in the tapestry's new home. I also reached out to my now former friends to let them know that I don't appreciate them siding with Marie and making me second guess myself. I told them I'll be civil but nothing more. I did not deserve their harsh judgments. As for the tapestry, it's been packed up nicely and will be shipped tomorrow to one of my absolute best friends, someone who will love and cherish it the way it deserves to be. Final thanks and holiday wishes. I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Your honesty, whether kind or harsh, has truly made this holiday so much better for me. It has also, surprisingly, brought my parents and me even closer. Bless you all. Happy holidays.